I'm sitting with Carolina Crown drummer Ryan Hall. How are you, Ryan?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm great. So tell me, what was your experience with Carolina Crown this summer, especially since you aged out?
It was a great experience. I've done drum corps the past 5 summers, so I haven't been to the beach in a really long time. It was great. Like drum corps has made me who I am today. Like just how I do things, and it was a really great experience. Like I wish everyone could do it.
That's awesome. So everybody is talking about it. You're the Carolina Crown drummer whose drum fell off. And some are calling it one of the best recoveries in DCI history. Do you want to run us through that moment? What happened?
Well, we were playing our drum break, and we have a hype at the end, and it was the last time I've ever played this drum break in my life, so I was pretty hype at the end, and the J hooks where the drum sits, I guess, just got loose at the end, and we go back into the pod, and we're running back behind the brass, and we're like running back, and all of a sudden, I just feel myself become weightless, and it's funny because it's a space show, and just feel myself become weightless, and I look down, and I see my drum on the ground. Quad player almost falls over it. I reach for it, and I just keep marching back because everything's muscle memory. I see the judge pick it up, and he comes back, and I just jump right back in. I don't know. It was just instinct. I was like programmed to do it, I guess.
Did you and the judge say anything, like as he gave you the drum?
No, the judge, I heard him come up to my left and say, "Yo!" And I looked over, just grabbed it, and jumped right back in on the big hit. And then after the show, he came up to me. He's like, "You're freaking mean!" And I'm looking forward to trying to get in touch with him and say thank you. I want to say thank you to the judge for saving my age-out show, because it could have been pretty bad if he was like up at the front ensemble. I don't know what I would have done.
Thank you, Ryan.
Hey, Alan, this is Ryan. How are you doing?
Hi, Ryan. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How have you been dealing with all of this?
Well, I've had to turn my Facebook notifications off for sure. Because my phone's been going dead from having Facebook notifications on, everybody blowing up my Facebook, and I've just been watching the YouTube numbers grow. I didn't think it would get this big on YouTube. It's pretty funny, actually. What was your first reaction when it happened?
Well, I didn't see the drum fall. But my first thought was, whoa, how did that tenor player not trip over that drum? And then I ran over to the drum, and I just initially thought, I'm going to pick this thing up and get it back. But I had broke 2 fingers earlier in the spring, and I was concerned about grabbing the thing and could I pick it up? And I didn't have a problem doing that. And as I started running, I was thinking, uh-oh, was that placed there? Was that supposed to be staged there? And so I was concerned about that, but immediately I looked up and saw it.
Yeah. I was so blessed that you were standing there and saw it happen, I guess, and wasn't in front of the front ensemble, because a lot of the judges go to the front ensemble at that point. And if you weren't there, I don't know what I would have done.
Oh, that would have been terrible.
Yeah.
I'm so happy everything happened the way it did. That was great. Whether it got all this sensation that it's getting or not, it was a good coincidence that I happened to keep following you or keep looking that direction and grabbed it for you to finish your show.
Yeah.
Was this an age-out show?
Yep, that was my age-out performance. So thank you for saving that.
So, in all your years of judging, have you ever had anything like that happen to you during a performance?
Absolutely not. I've picked up drumsticks before and plumes and all sorts of stuff, and now it's snare drum. But no, I haven't had any. I can think of. I haven't had anything like that happen before.
Well, I think from the standpoint of, no, I never have either. And, being with the Corps, majority of the summer and knowing that move, it's hard anyway just because of how tight that block is. But I'm with you. When I saw the drum hit the ground and the tenor player didn't fall, that was a miracle in itself. And then to see the drum sitting there, and then all of a sudden in flies Super Allen and picks up the drum and swoops it away, and it winds back up on Ryan's carrier, and maybe missed 4 beats and that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. It's
I know that picture that's going around of that, you know, the transaction of Ryan grabbing the drum. His marching technique is perfect.
well, I know he says thank you, but you know, just in terms of what you're doing for the judging activity, and I've said it to you before, you know, when we work together as judges, and I think you're the best in the business at what you do, and you're an educator, and you always have put kids first, and still do that as a music supervisor. So from myself to you, and Western Carolina to you, and also Carolina Crown to you, I really, really do appreciate what you did.
I appreciate it. It's been an amazing, overwhelming experience, and I'm just happy that Brian got his drum and got to